This is Dr. Haripriya, audiologist and speech language pathologist working for Pinnacle Blooms Network. Communication temptations. What are these communication temptations? For whom it is useful? Let us know about this information today. Communication temptations are very much useful for all the communication disorders, because autism children, they don't want to talk. Even though they learn words, they don't want to communicate. They don't want to use those words for communication purpose. So what we have to do is create a temptation in them so that the desire to talk, desire to communicate increases. So these communication temptations help the child to think, to react, and to express themselves. So how to implement these communication temptations? Many times parents say that in your therapy session the child is expressing these words, but at home when I'm trying to teach him, he is not at all cooperating to me and he is not expressing any words. So in this situation, you need to create an environment for the child to attempt to talk. You create a situation. So how this can be created? You have to create a desire for the child to talk. That is basically done by using different opportunities or situations at home. That is, you make the child express himself. Like, you take the food which he likes the most, but you don't offer this to him. You eat it, or you give this to the other peer group child, other sibling. Then automatically, because that is his favorite food, he wants it, right? Then you prompt him that you also want, do you want this? Then if he responds, if he reacts to your question, then your attempt is successful. So you have to create a temptation in him to talk, to communicate, to ask. He should understand the necessity to communicate. Unless he communicates, his requirements will not be satisfied automatically. This he need to be understood. So you take out the toy and play around so that he gets interested and he asks for the toy. He wants to play with the toy. He himself comes to you to play. So the interest and his desire to play with certain thing will make him express. If he's not able to express and if he's showing tantrums, you calm down him and you bring a trust in him that he will get the toy definitely, but he need to just express it. And you can prompt him if necessary. You can help him out with cueing and prompting so that he applies that word at a particular situation and gets whatever he wants. So bubbles, you blow the bubbles in front of him. And by seeing those bubbles, he gets excited and he may also want to blow the bubbles. So he wants that from you. Then he would come to you and ask for it. If he's not doing so, you have to encash this opportunity because he likes it. Then definitely he would come to you and show interest. Then you provide words. You model him how to ask, what to ask. And when he attempts, you reward him and give whatever he wants. This way, you create some communication temptations in him and make this successful learning. You give something which he doesn't like, some food which he doesn't like, and definitely he rejects it. So, in order to reject it, you have to possess a word. You say no with a word, you reject it. So you can model this to the child and make him learn it. You give him a deflated balloon so that he can ask for blowing, right? Along with this, there are n number of things which can make the child come by himself to you to ask for help, right? You can make some colorful water, you can make the child to play with them, and during this task, during this play activity, desired play activity, you can provide a lot of language input to the child. So every session or every situation which you use for teaching the child should be tempting to the child. So make sure that your child understands the necessity to communicate by creating these communication temptations in him. Parents, be clear with this. Every day, make use of these communication temptations, and you can teach many words to your child. You can teach how to communicate, what to communicate to your child. Thank you, and all the best from Pinnacle Blooms Network.
Autism spectrum disorder, psychological problems are troubling approximately 80 crore people across the world. Could endanger your children's future too. Pinnacle Blooms Network is probably the only chain of child development rehabilitation therapy centers offering smart goals-based speech therapy, occupational therapy, behavioral therapy, psychological counseling for kids to be part of mainstream society and bring smiles into their families. Pinnacle's Mirracle is 360-degree patented digital platform to bring technology for empowering kids with special needs. Pinnacle Blooms Network is special edu healthcare unit of Bharat Healthcare Private Limited, Government of India's prestigious Startup India awarded futuristic health tech organization. Largest team of proven therapists ready to work with your kid. Contact us today 9100 181 181 for free assessment.